started getting involved with Honor Group right after my son was killed, Lance Corporal Victor Dew. He was killed on October 13th in 2010. And Coach Mark Soto approached us when he heard that he was killed and said, "I think I coached your boy." We were in that process of bringing them home. And it was definitely very bittersweet to see his buddies come home and your child not. By being involved with them, I am around other military. I'm able to give back and still have that military presence within us, and to understand the traumas that these boys go through when they're over there, and to let them know that we still love them no matter what when they come home.
That's a good deal. All right, coming up, Oceanside hosts defending CIF Division II state champion SERRA Gardena.
Of course, many believe this was supposed to be last year's Southern California Regional Championship matchup, but Edison was picked over Oceanside to advance. So now here we are, almost a year later, finally getting to watch the two powerhouse programs compete. And both Oceanside and SERRA are excited about the opportunity.
Last year we had a great football team. They had a great football team. They're the lucky ones. They got chosen, but that's water under the bridge. Right now it's about how this team's going to do, and I'm sure their coach at SERRA feels the same way.
You know, we're just excited. I mean, we obviously were on the good end of last year's decision to play in the state, and we certainly understand why they were upset. So we're just excited to, get a chance to play such a great team. And all the stuff from last year we don't really care that much about because that was last year. It's all about this year.
These two Southern California powerhouses welcome the opportunity to play each other. Both teams know that a win could cement their status as one of the top teams in the state.
Well, that's one of the main reasons. We get to play Oceanside, who's a great football team, at Oceanside, Friday night, 8 o'clock kind of. It's just going to be a great atmosphere. We don't expect it to be a very pleasant one for us, so that's, putting our kids in difficult situations early, for us, that's a big deal. And that's generally how we do better in the end of the season, is that we play tough games early. So this year's no different, and we're going for that.
We get to play some great competition in SERRA of Gardena. They're a really great team, and they just won state, and we love to play competition. If they're the best, then we want to play the best, so definitely motivation.
Our coach is pumping it up a lot, saying they can't wait to get us down there, show them who the real South Bay team is, so we're really excited to get going out there.
Oceanside and SERRA are perennial powers in California high school football, but there's more to this game than settling a score. This is about remembering why we have the freedom we do, why we get to play the games we play.
It's an honor to do something to support the military that does so much for the United States of America and for our kids and the safety of our kids. And of course, we're a Marine town here, Camp Pendleton, and we'd like to do anything and everything we can.
We are so proud to be playing in a game that that honors our soldiers that have fallen, and also our soldiers that are out there fighting for our freedom today. So we that was important to us. And then just a chance to play a team like Oceanside in Oceanside, it just seems like a great challenge early on.
Nice. All right, as coaches mentioned, this is a new year, different teams. Oceanside returns without star quarterback Tofi Pau. However, did not stop them from defeating St. Augustine last week, 47-28 in their season opener.
That's right. Matt Romero and Dakota Miller shared time at quarterback, so we're going to have to see if Coach Carroll will continue to shuffle them both again tonight. The Pirates are returning 11 starters from the team that won last year's 9th section title that they've earned in 11 seasons. 6
of Oceanside's starters are D1 college prospects. Part of SERRA's game plan, it will be finding a way to shut down Ty Cottrell, an all San Diego section wide receiver. And you can't overlook the Holder brothers, both of them college bound. Last week, Micah Holder had a 75-yard touchdown reception.
That's right. He's going to be tough to shut down. Now, SERRA, which has won 3 of the past 4 Southern section titles, we don't know much about, but we do know Oceanside is going to have their hands full, which is why Coach Scott Altenberg is talking about his Cavaliers' top players.
Well, it kind of starts with a young man by the name of Adoree Jackson. He's a cornerback, wide receiver, running back, kind of a do-everything. ESPN has him rated number 5 overall player in the country. And he's amazing. He's a fantastic player. Actually reminds me a lot of a kid we had a few years ago graduating named Marquise Lee, who's at USC right now. Very similar type player. So he's huge for us, and he does everything. So that's a big deal. Our quarterback is returning for his 3rd year, and he's been a great player for us. He's committed to Boise State. He's a winner, and his name is Jalen Green. We have a linebacker as one of the top 100 linebackers in ESPN named Dwight Williams, and he's makes just a ton of plays left, side to side all over the place there. So we have a lot of great players, and that's kind of their idea of being able to come to a place like SERRA where there's players there and they want to compete against each other. It's kind of neat, and that's kind of what we live off of, and that's what we do.
It was nice to learn about SERRA right there. Man, I'm getting pumped.
Yeah.
Game is on right here on UT TV. But before that, in our final segment, we will bring in UT prep experts John Maffey and Don Norcross for a roundtable discussion about the game and the just underway high school football season.